नायक
Angkat, Jenderal Salute, Salame, Sat. Angkat, Bajo, Sat. रिपब्लिक डे परेड आपका निरीक्षण के लिए तैयार है।
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
राष्ट्र सल्यूट, सलामे, सत. परेड, बाजो, सत. परेड, विश्व.
Friends, first of all, let me greet you on the occasion of the 76th Republic Day. This is a momentous occasion, a very joyous occasion, and I call upon all of you to participate in this with full fervor. You see, we all have been born and brought up in an independent India. We have not seen what being not independent means. So we take our independence and as well as our being a republic for granted. But it is not. It is more than worth its weight in gold. You see, to realize what we are, how lucky we are, we don't have to go far. We have to see the countries which are the neighbors of our country as well as some other parts of the world. You see, in several parts of the world there is no stable government, no governance. Let me not name the countries, but you know them. There are several countries in sub-Saharan Africa where there is no governance. I mean, gangs rule their roost. So we are indeed very lucky to be living in a country where we are independent, our independence, our rights which are guaranteed by the constitution, and living in a republic where everything is enshrined in the constitution of India. It's our holy book. So it guarantees everything. So what I mean to say is we should not be taking this for granted. There is no point in me dwelling upon the freedom struggle and all, because we know all about it. But it was hard one, and then the Constituent Assembly sat for so many years drafting the constitution, giving us a holy book which helps us, or rather which helps the government rule the country in the best possible manner. So I just want to enliven you to the fact, or rather enlighten you to the fact, that let us not take the independence we have and the republic we live in for granted. It's hard won, hard fought, and let's preserve it. Now coming to the role of ordinary citizens in the republic, especially our department, we people. What is our role? It would be a cliche to say that we are supposed to and should be working with full dedication, perseverance. We should be punctual, we should be disciplined. I am happy to say that my brief experience in Visakhapatnam up till now has been very good in this manner. I am very happy to note that punctuality by and large is very good over here. The staff is disciplined, obedient, talented. But you know, there is always scope for improvement. Talking of technical terms, as far as we can see, on most of the technical parameters, because that is the way we judge the functioning of our zones. In fact, the DGGST has now organized a mechanism by which they will be ranking the zones, for which the principal DGGST is, I think, going to visit on the 28th, 29th and the 30th. On most of the technical parameters, Vizag zone is doing fairly good. In some of the parameters, we are among the top 5. In others, we are somewhere above the halfway mark. With lot of pride, I can say that in none of the parameters are we the laggards, where we have been red lighted or highlighted as not performing well. So this all goes to the credit, all credit goes to all of us, especially the officers who are working day and night. But as I said, we should never be smug. There is always room for improvement, and we should strive all the while to make our working better. We should be more productive. This productivity will come by bringing in more positivity in the atmosphere. Shun all negativity. The old saying is there, half glass, half full, half empty. It's upon us to say which way we see it. If we see it half full, it's good for us. And if we are negative minded, we'll see it half empty. So why see it the better way? I'll now turn to my favorite topic, and that is employee motivation. In fact, on the coming 30th, I plan to take a zone-wide lecture on motivation. You see, as is fuel required for running a vehicle, your vehicle won't run till you put fuel in it, gasoline in it. Likewise, the human mind works on motivation. If you are coming in the morning all fully motivated, happy, then that will reflect in your work. Supposing you are demotivated for whatever reason, there can be hundreds of reasons of getting demotivated. Then it will reflect in your work again. So, the workplace, or rather the people who manage the workplace, also have a responsibility to make you feel motivated. How? By various things like having a clean workplace, having decent facilities of all types, clean toilets. Right now we are organizing this Swachhata Pakhwada. A nice selfie point has been created by the GST Commission people in that building. There are several ways in which we can feel motivated. One is the workplace, and one is motivation to be provided by the senior officers. So on this aspect of motivation, I will be taking a lecture on the 30th. I request all of you to participate. How, in which I will try to sum up my experiences in life of how to provide motivation. Coming to my other favorite topic of, that is staff welfare. In fact, staff welfare is also one of the means to provide, to motivate you. Welfare measures. I am very proud to say that today we are giving financial support to as many as 50 underprivileged children in the state of Andhra Pradesh. This all goes in motivating their parents, and which reflects in the work they do. In addition to improving physical infrastructure of what we have, you see, nothing can be done overnight. We have a way in which we work. For everything we have to make proposal, we have to get it sanctioned, then we have to get funds. But slowly and gradually, we can always improve it. I've been trying to inculcate some novel measures. For example, we have started this monthly survey of all the rooms, and then the room of both the buildings, the GST Bhavan as well as the customs building, and then ranking them 3 best and 3 worst. The idea behind is very simple, that no room should figure in the 3 worst rooms again. And I am happy to see that up till I think 3-4 months this thing has been going on. The team which surveys, which also has an independent member, because we need to keep it very transparent. If we only have our own officers, then people may allege there are biases, but we have an independent member. And the team very scientifically goes through all the parameters which they have decided and then ranks the rooms. And I have very happy to say that none of the rooms ranked the worst 3. Figures again in the next month's list. Let me clarify, the idea is not to, what should I say, show the worst rooms in the bad light. No. If your room is not good enough or is being ranked worst, it is not the failure of the people who are working in that room. It is also the failure of the administration, which has failed to provide you the necessary facilities. So after every such survey, I make it a point to move around and see what are the reasons. And we then go about trying to set it right by providing more storage space, removing the clutter, and the results are showing, because you see, no room has figured in the 3 worst rooms again in the next month. So slowly over a period of time, 6 months, 10 months, 1 year, gradually the things will improve. Coming to other points in staff welfare, the building in Tirupati, which is a very grand building. I had the opportunity of going there a few days back. The building is coming up. It is indeed a grand building. I think it will come up it will be fit for, or rather ready for inauguration by July, I think. So our Tirupati Commissionerate, which is right now working from a rented premises and which is not, I think they have been working there for, I think, several decades, if I am not mistaken. 20 years somebody told me. So they will be moving into a new building. That is one good thing being done in Tirupati. Then coming to our own Vizag, We have been constantly taking measures. For example, we started with the ladies' room, which was inaugurated. Now the creche, the civil works are almost over. We have sent a demand for populating the room with necessary facilities. The demand has been sent to the DG DHRD, and I am constantly in touch. I think the money will come very soon, and once the money comes, we will make it, equip it fit enough, and make it fit enough for it to be used as a creche. Then the other facilities to be provided in the two buildings are gradually working. I think I need not reiterate them. You all know them, but we will have to understand nothing changes overnight. It is a very gradual process, but the process is on. Process is going on. Coming to, as the workplace is important, so is the place where we live. Several of you live in the Sand Hills colony, and you can see the transformation it has undergone. In fact, you will be astonished to know, I found a young couple. I don't know, the couple was from the colony or they came from out of the colony. They were shooting photographs. The way the things are going, we may soon let this out to Telugu films for shooting. It was such a wonderful feeling that we have been able to transform a government colony. You see, the place where you live, the place should be neat, nice, green, because it affects you. Your friends come, your relatives come, and what impression we convey is very important. This again is a motivator. Supposing you come out, you start your vehicle, and you find litter all around, you will feel bad. You come out, you find a flower in the shrubbery nearby, you will feel good. All these things, small and big, they go a long way in motivating it. Now we are planning, initially we also had a plan of demolishing the 2 Type 5 quarters we have and build a block of Type 4 and Type 5 quarters, but then our brethren in income tax, they want to build a bungalow of their own by demolishing their bungalow. So we are left with 1 Type 5 bungalow. We shall be demolishing it, and now we'll be making what is in Vizag called as group housing. Type 4 quarters, the demand, we are doing it very scientifically. We are doing a demand survey. On the basis of it, we will decide as to what we shall be building over there. But my heart is in that place, and we will get it done. Then we come to our other colony, that is Daba Gardens. Our sizable people, number of officers live there also. Now they turn to spruce up the Daba Gardens colony, and we have already thought of ways, and I promise that within the next 3 months, substantial changes will take place in Daba Gardens, starting from the security, horticulture, and those things. We have gone in for really out of the box solutions to spruce up our colonies, because the CPWD cannot help us in this way because they don't have a horticulture wing over here. But anyway, where there is a will, there is a way. If the administration wants to do it, it can do it, and it will do it. Parking facilities also, we have done a survey. We will be making more parking space over there. So, in a nutshell, I want to say that this thing is a continuous thing and will always be in the works as long as we are here. My request to all my colleagues, senior colleagues and middle management colleagues is that have a positive attitude in this direction. Infrastructure improvement goes a lot of way in making our officers work more efficiently. As far as I am concerned, the CC officer is concerned, I can guarantee in 18 font, bold, underlined. You have all the cooperation that can be given by the CC office. Whatever the CC office can do, will do, pursuing the matters with Delhi, that we will do. So as far as the CC office is concerned, you will never find it wanting in this regard. I also like to bring one national event to the notice of all of us. In fact, I was very surprised when I read the newspaper today that it did not carry, which should be the news of the day. I mean, in addition to the Republic Day being celebrated, today is a red letter day in view of the fact that the first Vande Bharat train will roll into Srinagar railway station. This project of linking Katra to Srinagar, I think, is the most ambitious railway project taken up by the railways in independent India. It's a engineering marvel. You must have heard of it, that Chenab Bridge, which is the highest bridge in the world, highest rail bridge in the world. You must have heard of it. And the train connectivity, you see, reduces the cost. Not only that, you see, it breaks a psychological barrier. Tomorrow trains will start from Kanyakumari and will go to Srinagar. So we are really united. Trains unite the country like nothing else. So, but I am surprised that how come it has not been given that much coverage today. Maybe it will get the coverage tomorrow, because once it is inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister today, it will get the coverage tomorrow. So, with these words and with request to all of you, and including myself, that we shall be rededicating ourselves, pushing ourselves once again to improve the quality of our work, improving our efficiency, our punctuality, and our output. Ultimately, you see, what matters is the output, what work we give. Okay, so I call upon all of us to rededicate ourselves to the discharge of our duties, to staff welfare once again. And once again, I will congratulate you, all of you, on this momentous occasion of this 76th Republic Day. I'd like to conclude. I'll call upon all of you to say Jai Hind 3 times, and you will repeat after me. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Thank you.
Parade! Saavdhan! Arms guard! General salute! Salame! Shast! Arms guard! Bajo! Shast! Arms guard! Bajo!